How do we out of third again?
Oh, I just realised that's why the music's so loud. Hold on, let me bloody go into the game. Yeah, there you go. I can't hear anything then. The settings are weird. Why don't they have the settings at the main menu? Because it's like all I can hear was music. That shadow is really annoying me. Why does it come back? It's probably the window. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, do that, disappears.
Oh yeah, it must be good there. I can hear the birds chirping.
I have to have the window open. It's that yesterday when I was playing, I didn't realise how hot it was until I stopped, and then I had to go in the shower after that as well to boil myself.
It's that good?
Boil myself alive. No, I hadn't been in the shower. It's Easter and everyone's off, and I can't do anything, so I have to. Somehow, magically, Pete's gone to work, and his mum and dad have gone to. Do you know what? I was going to say that before I went live because that's a bit too much personal information, but I've just said it now. So
yeah,
I have said things before, so it doesn't matter, does it? No one's going to care. Who's going to come back through these videos going, oh, write this down? He went to work. He went to work at 1:30. Oh, yeah, I am, but I have to pause it.
Oh, there you are. Okay. There.
Do I just put in the thing? Yeah.
So then, what's the plan today? Just getting enough money to buy another exotic?
Yeah, I was. Mary was on was watching me all last night basically, and she was saying, "You've got, don't sell your chlorine till the
end.
To the terminal. Sell them to the ships." And I didn't know that, so I did. After the price had gone, so I started doing cobalt, sold them to all the people's ships. Just lasts forever. The price don't go down. So I've just got I got 8.5 million.
Nice.
So if I'd done up the chlorine, which is like, you get 300,000 for like 500, so you get 200,000 for 500 of cobalt. So I would have made a third more. Speedrun. Yeah, that's right. I've taken the limited HUD bit off now because that's not happening. Why do I need a HUD for? Damn you, sword! You unbelievable. Wonder if you can get sword in, but I can't because I haven't got the technology. Not yet, anyway. Squeaky mic fund. Discord. I should use that restream thing because it does the Discord as well. Apparently. That kid's on my nerves now. Every time I say apparently. Sword may be first, but who's got the better thumbnail? I think it's me. I've got a thumbnail. He hasn't.
Is that what we're fighting over now?
Yeah, it's thumbnail. I put my thumbnails on at the start. He puts them on after. People won't come, even though 20 or 30 do. Right, there you go. Let's see how many we can siphon off. What is this? Look, that shadow next to my shoulder there. Look at it. Why? Go away. It's this headboard. Watch. Look. I actually did try to cut the bottom off of it. Right, I can't hear anything. Where am I? Ship. Oh yeah, shit. Get back in. Look, I built a teleport, even though I'm probably never going to use it because I didn't know you couldn't use it. Yay, let's get back to the brilliant grinding. I think that after this one I'm going to do the platinum. Because I don't want to forget about that. Do you know what I didn't do in the last save? And I remembered, like yesterday, after I died, I never, even though I can't use them, I'm not using the modules. I've still got the ones for like the ones you can build for the, like hazard protection, life support. But I never even bought them. I forgot all about it. I just bought the hyperdrives, left as quickly as I could. But come on, what are the odds that was going to happen? Like slim.
So are you screwed now?
No,
Unless you find them in the damaged machine pods around the planets. I'm talking about the environment protection.
Oh no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. No, I'm just going to use the. Yeah, I'm not. Still not going to use them. That's the whole point.
Oh.
I know I died, but the whole point was it was before that. It was too easy. Now it's. I don't know what it is. I haven't got enough information to say if it's hard, difficult. It didn't seem difficult until I messed up, and then I got. The first one was me. The second one was just.
Bad luck.
Where the hell did you come from?
Right?
It's just,
like they're hanging out on the island. Like, you've been here this whole time, dude? How have you not starved to death?
He's been eating. I was looking at little animals, thinking, "Oh, there's a couple of little animals. There's nothing much here."
Probably ate his parents to survive.
He's probably fishes, doesn't he? I just heard, and when I listened to it back, you couldn't hear an animal. Some headphones didn't help. Oh, did you? Oh, you didn't seen it last night. You go back. Last night, I was sitting there. I was like buying stuff at ships in the space station, and just as I come out the menu, there's one of those. What are the ones with the wings that fold up? Those, a yellow one up in the space station.
Oh yeah.
I almost killed Mary because she was dying laughing because I flicked the camera back. I flicked the camera back on to show my face. I was just like, why has it gone? I was trying to follow it and then like scan it in the sky, but it just didn't appear.
I am just rolling my way to fun today. I set up shop on a planet that doesn't have a lot of sharp hills, so it's really like a joy to drive the exocraft on it again. Just gotten really rare these days, and I'm just out for a drive.
I should building my stuff like that. Right, put that there so it come up the first thing I see, right? God, oh yeah, I did some cobalt. I forgot about that. That's when she said, you think you should be going to bed. And
Sorry, my bad.
I left it for a bit and then I went to bed.
At least you're not like poor peaceful gamer who just keeps falling asleep in front of this game and wakes up dead. Ah, that poor kid.
Bloody hell, Sword, you chose a good time to come on, didn't you? I'm not that, was I going to be on today? No. I can't believe this ring on this planet is just, that is the most, like, well-placed base you can ever have, just right under the ring. It's just a line.
And all you see is that thin line
in the sky.
Neat.
Oh, hold on, you have to put in there. I've got so much oxygen, it's unbelievable. No, you can't get it in there, you've just established that, you fool. Oh. Like, why? I don't know why you just can't put. Say if I've got 2,000 cobalt, ionized cobalt. Why can't I just put 2,000 in one slot and then oxygen in with it and just leave them to go instead of having to come back, putting in. Oh, let's put another 250 in. Why? Why? Tell me. What's the logic? It's just wasting my time.
Yeah.
I could leave
we'll
it.
Put a support ticket for that.
I could leave it and then come back later. Maybe they're just thinking it's too easy. It's too easy. We're gonna make it harder for you.
Since you have a larger finder, what you really want is to take the top two slots and have it combine them together, or have them refine them, and then when the product is made, have it refine it again with whatever's in the bottom slot and come up with a different product.
Yeah.
You know, 2 steps in one. There. I'm making suggestions.
Well, I said was it yesterday or the day before? They should be able to link them together. You know, like in you take. I don't know if you know Little Big Planet, but you have like
Yes.
microchips, and you can fix them all together, like so you could wire one to the other. So when the cobalt or oxygen or whatever comes out of one, it goes back into the other input, and it just literally cycles around. You don't have to do anything.
Yes, that's what I meant. Yes.
Yeah, but why would they
That's
do
what
that?
you said, isn't it? And I
Yeah,
fucked it all up. I'm sorry.
yeah, but it was ages ago. I can't remember. It was probably yesterday or the day
uh,
before. It was many lives ago. So go have a go. I don't want to do it because it's his stream and it's a bit cheeky in it. But I want to go and have a go at Swords. So we go and crash his stream and have a go at him. Ooh. At the moment, I'm ignoring the football. It was half time with Man City and Tottenham. Basically, what I want is Man City to drop any kind of points at all against anybody in the next like 4 or 5 games or whatever it is they've got left. So Liverpool can win the league, and they were winning 1-0. So I thought, well, I won't watch it. I'll just sort of look occasionally to see what happens. Bloody jinx it. So what have you been doing today then, chat? Oh, the nothing, okay. We've been watching Sword. I've had someone come in. Yeah, we've been watching Sword. See ya.
We're watching Sword because he's not dying.
Because he lives forever. Okay. What I want, and this because for some reason what I automatically do it, I want the left and right on the D-pad to be the L1 and R1, just to go through ship and multi-tool, because I think that's easier. I know it goes through technology, but I don't know, there's so much stuff that you could... Hey, hold on. Is one of them open the door? No. I thought Ling had... She's very good at opening the doors and getting up the stairs. Apparently yesterday, and it turned out to be a bloody lie to annoy us.
No.
Ling ran in with a vole or a mouse or something in her mouth, and Pete's dad was going, "Oh yeah, it was alive. Let's run under the couch." So he got us to lift it up to look under there. There was all this paper under there and stuff that he'd been throwing about for the cats. He goes, "Oh, it'd be under there somewhere." He goes, "Oh, it'd come out later," and he went out like to the pub. "Oh, it'd be around later." And when his mum come back in, she said, "Oh, he said it was dead." So basically, we've been lifting up a bloody sofa for no reason, looking for a mouse that didn't exist or wasn't even alive. Tell you what, though, the amount of paper that was underneath there was disgusting.
So, when you lifted up the couch, there was an opportunity to dust and vacuum.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I had to sweep up all the bloody bits of stuff. I've run out of space again. Right, hold on. I have got 3 storage containers, and they're full. That's full. Yeah, I looked at the price of the chlorine. It was like minus 70% or something, and it was like in green. And I was like, "Oh, it's in green." And Mary said, "Go on, just buy it. It'll crash the system." The price would go. But I bought it from the ship, so it didn't do nothing. So I got all this cheap chlorine I don't need. So I'll wait for the price to go back up. I don't know if that works. I assume it does work if you just keep it. You can make. It's easy to make, though, isn't it?
I stopped worrying about that a long time ago because I figured if you're worried about $1,000 or $2,000 difference, the amount of hours I'm putting into the game overall, it really is.
Oh yeah, but if you're going like, you wouldn't need to do it, would you? If you're playing it a long time, but you just start.
If you really want to do it, then
if you just starting, then
Now, you're selling the $15.5 million fusion igniter or something, then yes, I can see
Oh
hacking
yeah.
up a price.
Where's my mate? Where's my mate to come back and give me 76,000 and a million again? That was lucky. It wasn't lucky though, was it? Because I was given a free ride on that save, and I ended up dying.
Hmm.
Oh, what happened then?
Navigation data.
Oh, it's weird that. I don't know what's up with those numbers then. We're going backwards and forwards and up and down. 92, 100, 200. Oh, it is going up now. Why did I put cobalt in that box? Or did I put oxygen in the box? I don't know.
I don't know.
I've got way too much cobalt basically now. What I was going to do, I've got a genius idea. I was sitting up there last night. I moved that oxygen over. And I looked round, and you know what I saw? I've just figured out what shuttles are for. I looked round, and it had like 20 odd slots, and it was like 2 million. I thought, why don't I just buy a shuttle? If I buy a shuttle now, swap it for this ship, I'll come down, I'll fill it up with cobalt, and sell it all in one hit. I know it doesn't really matter, because I can just buy a hauler maybe, But the haulers, that's the point. The haulers are like 30 million or something stupid like that. Even for like
and the shuttles are much cheaper in the beginning.
That's what I mean. So if I find a big one.
Well, shuttle, if you find an A class, the best you'll get is like 28 or 29.
Yeah. Right, let's see.
But still.
Let's see how the wonderful Spurs are doing. Come on, Spurs.
Are you people landing at my base? You better be. I put on another landing pad.
62 minutes. It's still 1-0. Although one of their best players, Man City's best players, is injured. Ha ha ha. Your career. Ha ha, you got injured. Your career might be ending.
Your career, mate.
Your career might be ending, but ha ha ha. Nah, he's had a problem all season. Oh god. Right, cobalt everywhere. Actually, have I got more oxygen? Oh, I've got more oxygen. Right, so what's in here? Oh, that's the chlorine, okay. I'll leave that for later. Actually, what does it say when you highlight the, does it say the price? Yeah, 602,000. I don't like that too. Oh, there's some oxygen. Oh, I'll do that then.
Have you spotted a ship that you want to buy yet?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that flappy winged exotic. I wish I tried to chase it, but it was too. I spent too much time getting the camera on to show my expression, to actually chase the thing. I thought maybe it's gone. Oh no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I did chase it, but I had to do it after. Maybe I paused it. I don't know. I can't remember.
And did we learn any lessons from the last exotic you owned?
No.
Just asking.
What? Just look before you get
maybe,
out.
Not because of the exotic, but
look left, look right.
Yeah, like you were having a good time warping around and everything. Like, well, let that be a lesson to you next time. Don't stop on any planets just to look around.
It's lava lamp's fault, isn't it? Telling me to save. No, it is technically my fault on that one, because normally you'd get in a space station, wouldn't you? And then you'd save, but no. You can't get killed in a space station. Not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
Not in the current game. Not when the aliens come out. I love it. I just love it. I would absolutely love it if you just found a dead space station or a spaceship or a freighter. And there was like...
We can already find dead space stations.
Yeah, I know, but...
to do with them.
Yeah, that's what I mean, but... I want a space station that's like alien isolation. Can you imagine? I mean, that is that.
If it was infested with creatures.
But that's the most extreme, because it's the most ridiculous game we've ever played, because it's so big that anyone's If you ever played Alien Isolation, it's just no, that game is too big. It's too long. It's got the space station is but I still, if in this game it wouldn't be. It'd be too small. I just want literally every floor to be.
if they're gonna do something like that in No Man's Sky, they'll just put an elevator in the space stations and
Oh, there are.
down to another floor.
Yeah, there are elevators. There were elevators. Yeah, in or lifts. That's what we call them. Oh,
yes, yes.
Maths. Who said that I was on something? Someone said about math. It's maths.
Is it?
There's many different types of math.
Maths.
Maths. Yeah, well, I don't say maths. Alright, I'm running out of oxygen.
For crying out loud, I ran over a rock. Go away.
I'm going to be rich in a minute. Look, see, that's a 15 slot ship. If I had like 20, it'd be amazing. I'm going to do it now. What's the biggest refiner? No. What's the biggest one I can find? Right, that can. I'm not going to put any more oxygen in there because I don't think I can fit everything. Oh, no, there's more oxygen. Hold on. You take the oxygen out of that one, put it in there. I want to do that.
Oh.
This is that's a challenge for like to do. Like,
What?
just stay in the same like system forever and see what you can do.
Get bored?
Just,
I guess.
yeah, see how much money you can make. But that, you know, that could be the test of like a good game. Like if they changed it, put more stuff
Can I
in.
get rich without leaving my home system?
That's what you can. Obviously, you can. You can just
You
buy.
too can be a traveler at home. Ask me how. I
You
made
know,
50 million units in 1 week.
you know, there's lots of billionaires on Earth, but they've never left it. They have.
Most of them should.
They have. They have plenty of fun, don't they? Not that stupid Bill Gates who gives all his money away. What an
Even
idiot.
Bernie's a billionaire now. Do you know who Bernie is?
Well, because he sold a book.
Yeah. Good
Is
for
that
him.
what? Is that actually what happened, or do people actually trust him, or did he just sell a book?
Bernie Sanders' big push for becoming president is to, you know, make the wealthy pay their fair share. That there are way too many
tax the rich.
people who do not pay their fair share and that are
Tell
tax
sword.
free. So he's been positioned as like the champion of the low person. But then it came out that he wrote a book, he sold it, and it netted him $1 million. So now, you know.
Oh, $1 million! I thought you said $1 billion. Bloody hell.
No, just 1 million. So now,
Oh, that's not nothing. That's nothing.
The news outlets are trying to spin it as, well, you're no longer the common person because you just made over $1 million.
Well,
what do you have to say about that?
He's gonna raise more than $1 million anyway, because he was bloody. If you're gonna be
He already
president,
did, if I remember
I was
right.
gonna say. So what's that matter? Yeah, because Donald Trump,
Well, you
he's
gotta
like
have something to crow about, right, on TV?
all the other ones have, you know, never had any money, have they? Right, I'm selling my. Someone. I'm selling my cobalt now, and I'm going to buy. Listen to this. Listen to this statement. I'm going to sell all my money, and I'm going to buy a shuttle.
I have no problem with that. Some of the shuttles look really cool to me.
I don't know, if they
Some
made
of
the
them
shuttles,
don't.
if they made them a little bit better looking, and they put the stats up a bit, I think I'd have a shuttle. Look, Millennium
I
Falcon.
think some of the shuttles look really good, but there's a very limited range.
The Millennium Falcon is a shuttle. It is. If you play this game and look how it, you know, how it's not smooth, is it? The Millennium Falcon. It's like bits on it, and it's falling apart, but it's still, you know, I know it can do quite a big range, so technically it's an explorer.
You know, I guess my problem with shuttles is the programming isn't quite as good as it could be, because sometimes when you get inside, the cockpit view is all messed up and you're not looking out straight, you're looking low or you're looking high, or it just needs a little more coding attention.
I want all ships to be where you can see the bloody crosshairs. Give me you buy a squid, you think, oh, I've got a squid, and then suddenly you realise you can't bloody see anything. You have to go in first person because it was always first person, and then they thought, no, we put third person in, and now you can't see anything. This ship's okay. You can see, look, you can see basically over the top. It's perfect, actually. Here comes a ship.
Oh, third person? Yeah, I've noticed that. So I've started buying ships that don't have tails on them.
That's what I mean. They just need to update that a bit or more, or just make everything go transparent like they do in other, in other games where you go next to a third person, you go next to a wall. It probably does it in this, actually. Let's have a look. I bet it does it with your character. Look, I've got a character. I'll never use it.
I've got a character.
See, look. I've got my character. Look, I'm looking at the wall, but if this is a spaceship and I turn into the wall, you see the spaceship. But that it should be like that, where you can just go. You can see stuff. Just make the tail go clear, or the ship go clear, or something like that. Or just move the camera angle up a bit. What am I doing that for, Don? Let's scan everything first. A shuttle. 25. That's not many slots, is it? That's another shuttle. 20. Oh my god, there's shuttles everywhere. That's not bad, actually. 25 for 2.78 million. That's what shuttles are for. I've figured it out. I'm going to do a whole video now about how good shuttles are.
Wow, you'll get a lot of feedback on that one.
I wonder seriously, what would happen? I do like some of the ones that are round. They look.
Everybody telling you what an idiot you are, kind of thing.
If the shuttle like this one took off vertically, like an actual rocket, like we have in our an S-class 23 and 6.
That one right there, the cylinder body ones, very rarely do I like those. But there are some that I could just, you can picture that you've got a cockpit up front, it's got a nice long body that you could imagine yourself having to live in while you're making your way through the universe. Right there, it's an S-class, for Christ's sake.
I know, there you go, look at that. 19, 16, 17, it's not... Hold on, I've got to check actually before I do anything about the... I'll jump on top of it and scan all the others first. You're not going anywhere. You're number one.
Like it?
A20. I don't care what it looks like. I do like the little one. I do like the little ones. I've always wanted a little. That's not as small as I could find it. Hold on a second. Here you go. This would be the S class. It's not. I suppose I could get an S class Explorer. I won't, because it won't be as much. Won't be as cheap. Right, I'm going to look on. Hold on a second. Can I just check something? Was someone here and they've gone now? Sword! You buddy. What am I doing? What am I looking at? Documents. Documents. Docs and sheets. Google have got some way of naming their apps. Hold on, this is a 23 and 6, isn't it? Maybe, is that the highest it goes to? I don't think it is. 23, I've never heard that number before. Yeah, 23 is it? I've got it written down.
No, I'm pretty sure you can get shuttles in at least 28.
You go to 20. Yes, this is a small 23 and 6, 28 and 8. Yeah. So this is that's the best you can get. Almost the best you can get anyway. What's that?
Better than what you got.
It is. You can say that, can't you?
I did. Better than what you got.
28 and 8. Right, 28 and 8. That's the big... I've got to remember that. Well, you can remember. You just told me. I hope Sword... No, that sounds really mean. That's what I was about to say. I hope Sword has problems and he has to stop, and then I get raided and we get all his viewers. But I didn't mean it
Easter
like...
weekend.
I didn't mean it like that. I meant it like in a sort of... haha, but it's not going to happen, is it? He'd probably piss himself laughing at that. He'd probably crash his car. if he's playing when he's driving along, that's some multitasking.
Yeah, Sword, if you're listening, it's Refusionary here. You do what you want to do, I support you. Okay.
Et tu. Yes, that's a reference from Shakespeare. No,
I got that one.
no, it's Stuart Lee. He did it as a joke. He was like, he's a comedian. If you don't know who Stuart Lee is, and he plays to like he wants to play to small audiences because when he got too big, it made his whole act like rubbish because his act is that he's not very good and no one likes him and stuff, and so
Okay.
obviously the front row is all his fans wherever he is that come to all of them, and he made some really stupid joke that no one should laugh at, and they laughed, and he was like, "Oh, I see her! Shit! Put my water bottle down." Hello. Better be a good one. 17 and 5. Oh no, this is 20 though. I'll bugger off. I can't leave it because it'd fly off. Oh, can't leave the yellow. But this is a yellow one though, isn't it? But it's not good enough. Oh, sod off. I'm gonna have a look. Don't you dare leave. No, I can't. I can't do it. It might be a good hyperdrive.
Oh, you don't want
Oh,
that
it's
thing
left.
anyway.
Don't leave. No, don't leave. I'm right next to it though. Please don't leave. 61. Ah. No, but money. I can't buy it anyway. What am I on about?
Oh,
Oh,
well then there you go.
I can buy it. Oh shit. Oh, 61 though. Oh, I'm stuck
What's
between.
it gonna be?
It's gone. It's alright. That's a decision. Oh my god, that was quick though. That was the fastest ship I've ever seen move off.
So you're hanging on with this shuttle. What are you waiting for?
I don't know. I was having a drink of water. Oh, you bloody. That's see, sword. I'm not going to have a go at sword ever again now.
Oh, okay.
If
Sure.
I ever meant it, because he's got some magical powers.
Ooh. You don't want to mess with that.
Of Jinx in me. Oh, that ship though, when it comes back. Hold on, I haven't sold anything. I could say it to him. Here you go. Just insult this driver by selling all the cobalt to him. 1.238 million. That's just the one that's in the exosuit. I bet you that's why you can't select when you're selling to ships. I bet you can't. Hold on. Where did that one go? That's right. I'm keeping this one though. A small. Because if you could sell like the stuff from your ship to other ships, you could just take a hauler everywhere and just sell cobalt, and they know what they're doing. They've worked this stuff out, probably. Oh my god, how big's my inventory? No, I've got to get down here and sell it. You dare leave. It's yellow anyway. It's sort of yellow. It's a bit dirty, isn't it? No, sell every time. 2 point the same. Oh, every time the explorer comes. If I can find a big explorer, then that's all right. I'll do that. By the time I've done everything, I'll get it.
Yep. Game screwed me over again.
What happened?
Oh, tell me the historical data. Oh, you want to see the ancient ruin? It's on the other planet.
I thought you meant you got a crash or something. What corrupted? You
No,
wouldn't be. You wouldn't be sounding like that.
I hate when you're looking for a landmark and it says, "Oh, it's on the other planet."
I hate it when you do the scan thing and it tells you a new location be discovered in another star system, and then you see where it is, and it's like 2 foot away. It can't scan out past its own system. Right, have you got any oxygen? I'm just going to buy everything off you. Let's see if you can. If the amount of cobalt he's got. Oh, he doesn't actually sell it.
Can you refine stuff to make paraffinium? Do you know what it is?
Paraffinium is, well, what kind of what kind of refiner? Not a port.
Medium and large.
Yeah. You can refine it from well, it's like dioxide, phosphorus, uranium, and I think paraffinium's after that. I think. But you have to add ferrite dust.
Ferrite dust.
Yeah. Ferrite dust, and it's on that sort of line.
Okay.
So dioxide goes straight into phosphorus. Phosphorus goes into uranium.
Oh, I see what you're getting at.
And then you just keep adding like ferrite to it, but I don't know if I can't remember if it's paraffinium. No, paraffinium's, I think you make it with star bulb. I'm trying to, I'll look, because I think I'll just look. I was doing all.
Is made with star bulb because you need it to grow.
I was doing all that, wasn't I? But it was like a good couple of months ago now, probably. Here we go. Condensed carbon sodium nitrate makes dioxide. Dioxide and ferrite it's ferrite or pure ferrite makes phosphorus. Phosphorus and pure ferrite makes uranium. Uranium makes pyrite. Sorry. And then pyrite makes paraffinium. If you add it to ferrite or pure ferrite.
Pyrite. Should have some of that.
And you can, obviously, if you've got the or if you've got if you've got silver, you can add oxygen. It makes 1 to 2. Probably the easier one if you've got like if you can make different metals and stuff just by making it, probably can do it like that.
Silver and stuff?
Yeah, silver and oxygen goes straight into paraffinium.
I'm on a planet with silver.
There you go. I just remember the how it neatly like stacks together, sort of thing, one after the other. 23 and 6. That's this one. That's the same as this one then. How is that a small shuttle? Come on, look at it. It's massive compared to this one. Oh, that's a small shuttle.
How does anything fit in these ships?
19 and 5. Yeah, I wish the ships. I think if they change the scale of space stations and landing pads, they should have it where the ships do actually look like they carry that amount of stuff.
That would be a major undertaking.
But it should have you can see where they put the cargo stored, have sort of generic sort of pods or something that that's like a if you look at your starship, what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 15? No, so we're about 10 there, isn't there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've got 10 slots, so that each slot on the ship should be like a little round pod or whatever shape it is, and that's how big it is before it comes in. Am I going to wait here all day? Anyway, I've got 11.7 million. I've got 11.7 million. Oh, look at that! It's asymmetrical. Who wants that? No one.
All right, so
oh, a hauler's coming.
On a silver deposit, do you think you could put in a harvester to collect it?
I don't know. I've never, not once have I ever used a harvester. Because by the time we'd ever had one, I'd had the refiner, and I thought, well, I don't need it anymore. How much was that hauler then? 5.3 million for 26 slots.
A mining unit, that's what I meant.
I mean, that is almost that price is. For the shuttle is never going to go any higher, but 2.5 million. That's quite good, isn't it? That's never going to go anywhere. 26 hot slots C class hauler, 5.3 3 million, just crazy numbers that. I'm standing on the ship. Hey. Well, I sell stuff. He's saying, "Can you move near the window, please, mate? Because I can't see you." What do I need? I've took the oxygen. I was going to do platinum, wouldn't I? I could still do platinum. Did I put that in the ship? Right, I think I've got a lot of oxygen now. Oh, I was going to look at chlorine. How is that not left? That explorer's been there for ages now. Maybe I don't look at it, go away. I wanted to check what the price of chlorine is, but I should have brought some with me, really, shouldn't I? Because then I could have seen what it was. It doesn't tell you because he doesn't. It's not a thing yet. I have to go up to the. Oh, it's gone. Oh, that's my ship. Don't be scared. Oh, there's another one. Right, well, just stop messing about with it now. Let's buy it. So it's not even. It's like nothing. I've got a fish and thrust.
I'd see the day when you'd be excited about buying a shuttle.
It's got thrusters as well, so I have that. So what have I got then? I've got 1, 2,
yeah, they'd
3,
actually be
4,
useful this time.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 times 5, I can't work that out. But it's more
How
than...
many slots are in the technology?
It's more than... Oh, quite a few actually. Look, 6. It's max.
You should be able to place your hyperdrive in there.
Yeah, but I don't want to because I want to buy the ship before the... You know, unless I get one with the hyperdrive's already in a nice place. That doesn't matter, does it? Exchange. See your ship. Actually, I've just got back 385,000. Yay! Ah! I didn't put the oxygen. Swap the oxygen over. It's in that ship now. Look. Well, bloody! I just bought it. Those doesn't matter, does it? Oh, you fool!
For the record, you can put a mining unit on silver and mine silver.
Oh, okay. Oh, bugger. I want my oxygen back. That's funny because I was laughing at him, but I bought the oxygen off him, saying, "Ah, I'm going to steal your ship," and then I gave him the bloody oxygen back. I'll just buy more. Oh, you fool! See ya, Radiant Pillar. I was watching a video.
For all the fish.
I was watching a video yesterday about the best toaster in the world.
Really? And who was it?
What's it called? It was this toaster that was invented in the 40s, but it's still better than anything you've ever seen. You put the toast in, right? It goes down on its own. You put the toast in, the toast goes
into it,
and it goes down.
That sounds awesome.
It trips a lever inside. It's got like one side says one slice. You put that, one slice in that side. It pushes this little lever down, and it falls into it. Automatically cooks it. It's got this sensor that nothing's got these days that knows when the bread's cooked. And they don't, no one's there's no lever. There's no lever thing.
You know
lever.
what that means? That means that some technology startup will discover this great idea for a new toaster.
Oh yeah.
Make it exactly like that and mark it up to $1,000.
The Dyson toaster. He'll do it.
You'll have your bread delivered to you in foil pouches of 2 slices each.
James
delivered to your door.
James Dyson would do it, I said, but he wouldn't because there's all patents on it. He'd be like, nah, I've got to invent my own stuff. The Dyson is so good that they stopped making cordless versions of it because there was no point. Because of how powerful the motor is.
Wouldn't you want the cordless for the convenience of it?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's why it's more powerful. You don't need to. What the hell was that about, man? Oh, wait. Stop buying oxygen because I don't need oxygen. I've just been saying I need. There's none of it. Oh, you go. Chlorine. It's still at minus 78. So I just keep buying chlorine from the sellers and then storing it and coming
What,
back.
selling it?
Yeah, buying it under before, and then the price will drop, and then I won't know because it will go back up. But
So you can buy chlorine, but there's no salt?
why do I want salt? Why do people run on about
Salt
salt?
defines into chlorine, that's why.
Oh yeah, but you can put mix of oxygen. So it doesn't matter. That's the best way of doing it.
Oh.
Like 3 times or something. Oxygen. There's some oxygen. Buy. So you can't buy chlor. Oh. So how am I going to? I can't do anything with the system. I have to wait because I can't. Stop buying oxygen. Stop buying oxygen. No, if you buy stuff from the terminal, the price goes down or up. If you're selling it, it goes down.
Mm-hmm.
If you're buying it, it goes up. Apparently, I haven't actually tested it. I can't because there's no chlorine in the actual space station. So I don't know. Anyway, I've got some. I've got some platinum. No, go to him first because he's about to leave. All these haulers coming in. I've got some paraffinium here if you want to buy it.
No, I'm taking your advice and refining the silver.
I send it to you. Do you need to be able to do that? If you can send stuff to people in little pods and it takes like 12 hours to get there through hyperspace.
Well, that is a common request, isn't it? Leave containers behind for other people.
Not like, oh, you can just, like, now I could give you some stuff. Like, that's a bit crap, isn't it? Actually have some logic in it that it goes somewhere. It goes through hyperspace or something. It takes this amount of
Why
time.
not? Everything else does. They could just fix a few little things to make it a little more believable.
Oh, yeah.
It must
Hey,
have
don't
to.
leave. Oh. Can I just go in here and take that oxygen back? No, because look at him. Have you got all that oxygen, have you cheeky bugger? Look, it's still there. Oh, shit. I'm not alone now. I have to listen out for a second. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
See if no one's about anyway.
Mm-hmm. Let your fingers do the work. Oh! It's going to take forever. All right. Oh, goodness, he's gone blank.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Oh, yeah? Too
Yeah,
bad.
I gotta go.
Did you buy the shuttle?
Yeah.
Good.
So I'll just sort of stay here and then. I mean, I've got what have I got out of it? An hour. But he's literally just gone to bed now, so I'll say goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be definitely back tomorrow, so yeah.
All right, and I'll talk to you next time.
Okay, see ya.